Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be making streetlights, lampposts. It's a fun craft to do, very easy, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. This is perfect for the Batman miniatures game because they use a lot of lampposts, and to be quite honest, they're from Night Models. They're awesome, those lampposts, but they're quite expensive, and I was figuring, well, maybe there's a way to do them myself, and I ended up with this. So I'm gonna show you how you can do this. Okay, so here we go. So what we're gonna need are paper drinking straws. They're from paper, well, thick paper, cardboard like more. You can get them anywhere, any store that sells straws, but be sure to use the paper ones, guys, because the plastic ones, they don't take paint all that well, and these will. So what we're gonna need are paper drinking straws, some duct tape, some washers, a button, and a few beads, and a toothpick, and a barbecue skewer. Well, I will show you how you guys make it, alright? So hang on. Now, with these, I glue them on 3 washers. You don't have to do it on 3. I did it. It was just an experiment. This was actually the first one I made. So, well, yeah, I used 3 washers. It gives it a lot of weight, but I'm pretty sure we can do it with 1. But we'll test it out together now. Okay, guys? Okay, so first we're going to start with measuring 4 inches. See if I can, here's my pencil. So we're going to start with measuring 4 inches of the paper drinking straw. Take our scissors. There we go. The off piece, you can keep it for something else, it doesn't matter. Then we're going to take our duct tape. If I can find the damn edge. Yeah, here we go. Just peel off a piece, snip it off, and what you're gonna do, guys, is cut this in half. Okay? Doesn't matter if it's kind of entangled a little bit. Then we're going to the bottom edge, but make sure you leave about 3 to 4 millimeters of space, and just simply make sure you keep it straight. Wrap this around the drinking straw. There we go. You can see this? Hold it up in front of the camera. This is actually going to be the bottom of the lamppost. Okay? Now, we're gonna wait for the hot glue. Well, it's actually quite hot enough, I think, so yeah. So basically, as you can see, make sure, because this will fit in the washer perfectly. I'm using the one with the small hole and the drinking straw. See, it fits perfect. So you can even, so it can stand up. Okay, so now I took an ornament, as you can see. It came with the beads, so if you don't have it, you can use anything you want actually. And a regular bead like this. It's these wooden ones. I do recommend you use as light as possible, because this is going to be for the street light. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take another one. See? I have plenty of things in here. For the top, it really doesn't matter. So what we're going to do is grab our hot glue gun. Wait till we shift this a little bit in front of the camera. Getting away from me there. So we put a little bit of hot glue on top. Take the bead, try to glue it on straight as possible. Don't mind the strings or the wisps or whatever you guys like to call it. Got like spider webbing on my fingers with this thing. See? And you just glue it on top. Now, we take the little ornament and just put a little, I don't know if you guys are, because I think I'm working off camera here, but just glue this piece on top. I should use a little bit more hot glue than just that little bit. There we go. Just place it on top of here. There we go. It's going to be a piece to decorate the top like this. So I think you guys can see this. Okay, now we're going to take our washer. I just use my rubber mat. I love these things. It's like baking paper, but you can squirt the hot glue inside. We take our lamppost, place it in, and just let it sit for a few minutes. Maybe wipe off the excess. Be careful that you don't burn your fingers, as I have done many times. There we go. It's starting to take a little bit of shape, and oh yeah, by the way, if the glue is on this mat, you can just take it off. As you can see, this glue is dried. Hopla! There we go. It's off. Perfect mats. I really love them. Now, the next thing, we're gonna take our toothpick. Got some duct tape stuck on my scissors. We're gonna take our toothpick and cut off a very small piece. Don't prick your fingers, be careful. Just put it in a little bit of hot glue, doesn't matter, and carefully put this inside, like so. See, it's the pointy end sticking in. Now, for the next thing we're gonna do is get our barbecue skewer. You can eyeball this. I usually eyeball it. Just make a small, as you can see, twist it a little bit so you can see the indentation, and then I just take my little knife. Guys, what I'm doing here, be very careful that you don't cut your fingers. If you want to, you could do this at freehand, but I just make a little hole so I can put the barbecue skewer through it. See, now it won't stay because as you can see it's sinking, but we're gonna take care of that. Simply snip off a piece, and I forgot the measurement, so I'm quickly taking this again. 1.5 inches. So we take the barbecue skewer and we're gonna take about, let's say, 2 inches. All right. We're gonna take 2 inches. We measure 2 inches. Then hop up, snip it off. Take our hot glue, and at the thinnest point here, we put a little bit on it. Just not too much, just a little bit, and we place it inside the hole we just made. And as you can see, it stands up very nicely like this. If you guys do this often, maybe it's a little bit too long. As we can see, it is a little bit too long. We just snip off a piece very carefully. There we go. Now, next thing we do is take a button. Not all that big, as you can see, the size of my hand. We take a little button and we just put hot glue on it. A dollop. And we place it here. Just hold it in place a little bit. Let the glue cure. Find the center. Let it cure. See? There we go. Now you're seeing it's starting to take shape, guys. Okay. So see, that's also why I use 2 washers, because we can glue one underneath. I'm actually gonna glue another washer on it, guys. You can, if you prefer. My dogs just heard the cat. Okay. Well, now we're gonna take our other bead, this one, and just put a little dollop here of the hot glue. preferring as our light source. Now you already have something that actually looks a little bit like a street light, but I'm going to go a little bit further than that, and that's why I have the toothpick. Now again, you can measure this. I just eyeball it, so we mark it with our pencil, like so. Cut it off, cut this end off. Just use a little bit of the hot glue, place it here, and a little bit here. Don't mind the strings, we'll take care of them later. And just, this is actually the bracket of the light. See what you see, guys? You see? So we kind of have our street light at the moment, looking rather nice. Just move it a little bit so it's in the center. Yeah, well, basically that's it. So now I'm going to black bomb this, and when that's done, I'll be right back. Okay, guys? Okay, so I went outside and black bombed this. I just held it in my hands. So take a little piece of paper. And next thing we're gonna do is just let this dry. So just let the thing dry. And I'm gonna show you something. For the base, I'm gonna be using this. Hope you guys can see or read it. It's structure paint from Home Depot. It's a very cheap bottle, but this is awesome actually. It has a great texture to it. It gives that concrete feel, concrete look. It also says here cement look, quick and easy. This is awesome, guys. It only cost me about not even €2 for an entire bottle, and I did a lot of things with it. Okay, so you can prefer whether you want the lamp to be white, yellow. Now I'm going to use white. It will take a few coats though, because, well, yeah, it's been black bombed, so it will take a while before the white paint takes it. Okay, so our our lamppost is dry to the touch, so we're gonna take our yellow paint and simply put a little bit. That's actually way too much than you're gonna need, but it doesn't matter. We'll take a small brush like this and we wet it up a little bit, and we take our lamppost. I've decided to go for yellow, so just like the other one, I also did it yellow, but you can use white, guys. You can even use orange or whatever you guys like. So we simply dab it on like so. It will take several coats, guys. It won't be fixed from the first time, so it will take several coats. So while you put it on, well, just remember that you put it on rather thick. I wouldn't water it down too much. Okay, so as you can see, did the first yellow. What I'm gonna do now is take my cement. Let's put it a little bit next to it. There we go. Take my brush. Go. And take our cement and start painting the base. She's a little wet, but doesn't matter. Just put it on there. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry, and well, I'll show you up close. See, hope you guys can see it. I don't know. Well, you can see the gray a little bit and the yellow. So I'm gonna let this dry and give it another coat, and when that's done there's just one thing that we have to do, and that's actually give it a gloss varnish coat, because those lampposts, well, they're not all matte black, so we're gonna give it a varnish coat. Okay, so here we have our gloss varnish, acrylic gloss varnish. Make sure it is gloss, because otherwise, well, there's no point in using it. So we shake up our bottle. I'll put it on the paper. It doesn't matter, I have more than enough of these things. But if you don't, well, don't overdo it then. Just take another brush and, well, you get the idea. Just cover the entire lamppost with the gloss varnish. Don't forget to hit the light as well with the gloss varnish, because it's going to be necessary too but you can already start to see it's getting that sheen and shine to it, but I will show you what it looks like when we are finished. Then we'll come back when this is dry, because it will take a few minutes to dry, well, actually more than a few, but yeah, we'll be back when I've done the varnish and when the thing is dry. Okay, it's still drying, but I'm quickly wanted to show you guys something else I've been working on. It will be in one of the upcoming videos, and it will be an entire street side basketball court. Now, I've made this so far. It's basically the same technique as I used with the street lights. As you can see, the paper straw, a cardboard, a cardstock actually ring. I used some fly screen for the net. I don't know if you guys can see this decently. Still has to be painted. I used barbecue skewers for the brackets. Also one washer. But yeah, I'm gonna show you how you make these and an entire street court to match. Okay, now we're still waiting for this to dry, but we'll be back. Okay, so our lamppost is dry, and now I'm gonna show you how it looks like on my board.